Hey everybody, Ben Packer coming to you from the OC of Jerusalem, Jerusalem Heritage House, with our Haftarah highlight of the week. This week's Parsha is Seitze, and the Haftarah is again from Isaiah. The verse says, "Sing out, O barren one who has not given birth. Break into glad song and be jubilant, you who have not been in birth travail. For the children of the desolate will outnumber the children of the inhabited one, said Hashem." So the desolate, the rabbis tell us, means Jerusalem. Right? Jerusalem, well, the numbers of Jerusalem will outnumber the inhabited cities. So the Radak, the commentator of the Radak, says this means that there will be so many Jewish people, there will actually be more Jewish people than other cities. But Rashi, he says this is talking about Edom, the descendants of Esau, the west. Right? The Jews will outnumber their big cities. I guess you could think of like Paris, London, places like that. So it's interesting because Rashi, we've had a lot of Isaiahs recently, and Rashi points out in a lot of these also that Isaiah and the other prophets are always talking about Esau, but not so much about Ishmael. I just had a conversation with a good friend of mine, Rabbi Adam Sommer, and he pointed this out to me that if you look at all the prophets, they don't talk about Ishmael so much. The Arabs talk about Esau. Everything's about Esau. The war will be between Esau. So Adam told me that Yitzhak Hutner, the famous rabbi in New York, said that's because they're irrelevant. They're so irrelevant that they have this loudspeaker and they scream on it like a baby saying, "Look at me, look at me. I'm trying to get attention." They just want attention, but they're not really in the fight. They're just kind of like on the side. Fights with Esau, right? We see when Jacob needed to be buried in Hebron, Esau came and said, "Over my dead body." And that's exactly what happened, right? So that's where the fight's going to be. We might have these little skirmishes with this irrelevant whatever, but at the end of the day, the fight of civilizations is between Yaakov and Esau. And that's what the prophets are all telling us about, and that's what's going to happen. God willing, we'll be successful. Shabbat Shalom.